I'm curious for people with this condition. First, how can they know for sure they have this is a condition need to be treated, or it's just for other reasons, actually it's adjustable, right? And how can they get the legit help that's really helpful to them?
Fantastic questions. So, first and foremost, I would say, there are a couple signs to look out for when it comes to having a delayed circadian phase. And by the way, you know, the way that I see circadian rhythm disorders is somewhat on a spectrum. So there are folks who are delayed, there are folks who are advanced, like they fall asleep very early, and then there are, folks in between. So when it comes to having a delayed sleep phase, usually that involves the inability to fall asleep at a desired or earlier bedtime than the biological clock. But once asleep, you'd be able to sleep usually through the night. So for folks who have delayed sleep phase and don't have any other sleep disorders in the picture, like insomnia or obstructive sleep apnea, usually that means once asleep, you sleep all the way through up until your alarm goes off. And usually there's also an inability to wake up at that desired rise time or that earlier time. So there's a need to set multiple alarms, or there's a need for someone else to try to help wake you up. And I'd say one of the other telltale signs of having delayed sleep phase is actually experiencing daytime sleepiness. So having the ability to take naps during the day on a regular basis, or actually dozing off during the day, which of course can be a safety concern. So when we think about delayed sleep phase, it is actually considered under the umbrella of experiencing chronic sleep deprivation. And what we know about sleep deprivation is that it can actually cause excessive daytime sleepiness. So that's, taking naps during the day on a regular basis. And typically, I would say for folks who truly fall into this category, I'm not talking 20, 30-minute naps. I'm talking 2, 3, 4 hour naps.